Hello guys, good morning. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, the SPC Tutorials. My name is Dr. Joseph. In today's video, I shall be taking us Heredity, the subtopic self-determination, where it will be 1 to 2. In this video, I'm going to be treating everything that Gregor Mendel said about Pisum sativum, that is garden pea plant. Before I go into the first and second law of Gregor Mendel, that is of genetics, I would love to take on sex determination, how the sex of a living thing is what determined. Now, the nucleus of a living organism is made up of two types of chromosomes. These are the S chromosomes, and the autosome. And you will agree with me that all living things, or each living thing, or a man or a woman, comprises what? 46 what? Chromosomes. But during sexual intercourse, 23 pairs of chromosomes will come from the mother, and the 23 pairs of chromosomes will come from the father. Fertilizing will produce what? Zygotes. Now, all of the 23 pairs of chromosomes, one of these 23 that is identical to other parts is called what? S chromosome. And the other part that is different is called what? Y chromosome. Please, the X and Y chromosomes are collectively called what? Heterosomes, or X chromosomes. These X and Y chromosomes are collectively called what? X chromosome, or what? Heterozygous or heterosomes. Now, the other, we've taken one from this 23, so we are left what? 22. The 22 pairs of chromosomes are collectively called what? Autosome. Please, autosome. It is very important. Okay. Now, since we've been able to establish these facts, a woman we have mother and we have father. Mother has XS chromosome, which is what? Homozygous. And father has XY chromosome, which is what? Heterozygous. During sexual intercourse, during fertilization, X chromosomes fertilizes. We now have X. This other X, you have XY, you have XX, you have what? XY, which means you have two females and you have what? Two male. Male are produced when the Y chromosome from the father fertilizes the S chromosome from the mother, and female organism is produced when the S chromosome from the father fertilizes the S chromosome of what? The mother. That produces what? Female organism. Now, homozygous. Mother chromosomes are homozygous, while father chromosomes are what? Heterozygous. So please take note of that. It is very important. What are examples of traits that are sex-linked? Sex-linked traits are traits that are linked or joined to what? Chromosome. Examples are: 1, we have hemophilia. Hemophilia is otherwise called what? Bleeder's disease. Number 2, we have premature baldness. 3, you have the red white eye. F, Drosophila melanogaster. The red white eye of what? Drosophila melanogaster. And the fourth one is the red green color blindness in man. Alright, red-green color blindness in man. So these are examples of what? Sex-linked characteristics. Now, please, the tendency whereby so many genes control wide range of character is called what? Sex linkage. Sex linkage. Sex linkage is a process whereby two or more genes or several genes control a wide range of what? Character or what? Traits. So this is all about what? Sex determination. Now the next one is what? Hereditary, like how Gregor Mendel postulated the first and second law of what? Genetics. Alright, the father of genetics is Gregor Mendel. Now what was he thinking to have brought up the first and second law? Let us see what he thought of. Oh, excuse me, hope it's recording. Now, the father of genetics is Gregor Mendel. The father of genetics is Gregor Mendel, 1822 to 18. Alright, the father of genetics is called what? It's called Gregor Mendel, father of what? Genetics. Now, he did a lot of experiments. His experiments were based on the contrasting characters that certain organisms possessed. Now, he noticed round seeded variety, and capital letter arrow, wrinkled seeded variety, small letter arrow. Now we also have the red and white color of flowers, red and white color of flowers, or long and short variety. So it was this criteria that he used in carrying out his experiment. He fell in love with garden pea plants. Garden pea plant is called what? Pisum sativum. Pisum sativum. Now, what did he do? You have round seeded variety, wrinkled seeded variety, red and white color, and whatever. Now, what did he do? Now, you know the stamen. The stamen is the reproductive organ of a male flowering plant, while the pistil, or the carpel, or the gynoecium is the reproductive organ of a female flowering plant. What did he do? He took pollen grains from the stamen of the round seeded variety and dusted it in the pistil of the wrinkled seeded variety. He called it the first filial generation. Now, what did he do? He took pollen grains from the stamen of the wrinkled seeded variety and deposited it in the pistil of what? The round seeded variety, and he called this what? Second filial generation. Stamen from this to this, the stamen from this to this. That is how it is. Now, after this, he then discovered that all appeared what? Round. They were all round seed. He now planted all the plants in the first filial generation and discovered that they were all round. That is, you have round, you have arrow. Now this is what? Heterozygous. Now, what is allele? Allele. The one some persons call allele. This is what? Allele. Allele is what? An alternating gene that controls a particular character or trait, or it is a pair of genes that controls a particular character or what? Trait. Now, after getting this round seed, he then subjected it under self-fertilization. He now allowed this round seed to undergo what? Self-fertilization. Where is the gold upper? He allowed this round seed to undergo self-fertilization. Then after which, this was what he discovered. Now it's good we do some illustrations in genetics. Round arrow. Now, after doing this, you can see now that we have 3 to ratio what? 1. 3 round and what? 1 wrinkle. Therefore, this round tend to have what? Dominated the wrinkled seed. Now, this 3 to ratio 1 is called what? The phenotypic ratio. Now, we now have 1 round, 1 homozygous round, 2 heterozygous round, and 1 homozygous what? Wrinkle. We call this one what? Genotypic ratio. Please, this one is called what? Genotypic ratio. Then after doing this, he then postulated the first and second law of what? Genetics. Before I do that, take note of this. Traits that are transferred or that are transmitted to the first filial generation without undergoing changes is called what? Dominant traits. Traits that are transmitted from the parents to the first generation without undergoing changes is called what? They are called dominant what? Traits. But the one that is hidden in the first filial generation and reappears in the second filial generation is called what? Recessive traits. Please take note of the word reappear. Alright? So that is for that. And these experiments led him to postulate the first and second law of what? Genetics. The first law is called what? Law of segregation. And the second law is called what? Law of independent assortment. First law called law of segregation. Second law called law of independent what? Assortment. Now, before he postulated this first law of segregation, he carried out what? Test crossed. Please take note of this. Sex linkage is the process whereby 2 or more genes are found controlling wide range of what? A particular trait. Now, test cross is a type of crossing that involves crossing homozygous trait with what? An heterozygous what? Trait. Which means that test cross is all about what? Homozygous what? Recessive traits. Homozygous recessive. Now, I have arrow. So please take note of this. Test cross or a monohybrid cross led to genotypic ratio of genotypic ratio of, I said it before, of 3 to ratio 1, which is sun is phenotypic. I said it before. And genotypic ratio is what? 1 to ratio 2 to ratio 1. Genotypic what? Ratio. So please, first, this law of segregation called first law of genetics states that the features or characteristics an organism possesses is determined by the gene. And during the formation of gametes, a pair of genes is transferred from one gamete to what? Another. That is all about what the first law of segregation. This law states that the trait or the features an organism possesses is determined by the gene. And during the formation of gametes through gametogenesis, a pair of genes is being transferred from one gamete to what? Another. Please, to form what? A zygote, which is what? Diploid. Or gamete is what? Haploid. Take note of that. Then after doing this, we then discovered or postulated the second law. The second law, we used what? A dihybrid cross. We used a dihybrid cross. Dihybrid what? Cross. This involves what? Cross between what? Two parents. Now, take note of the following. R stands for round seed, right? Small letter R stands for what? Wrinkled seed. Big letter Y stands for what? Yellow seed. Is it? Yeah, yellow seed. Then small letter Y stands for what? Green seed. Big letter Y stands for what? Yellow seed. And small letter Y stands for what? Green seed. What did he do during the test cross? I have arrow, Y, and big letter Y. And I have arrow, small letter what? Y. I'll pick one from here. I have what? Arrow, Y. I have another arrow, Y. From here, I'll pick arrow Y and another what? Arrow Y. Crossbreeding. Hope it's recording, please. Is that the time? Now I'm checking because it has happened to me severally when I'm uploading a video or when I'm doing video, just the way I'm doing it right now. I'll talk for like 1 hour, yet it's not recording, so I'm very careful now. I love to check, and I check for a living, okay? So that is why I'm always checking. Now, this is what we have to do. This, we fertilize this. Guys, this will fertilize with this arrow Y. Now this fertilize this. It's not fertilization, please. Crossing. I just call it crossing. Then arrow Y. Now this is what? A dihybrid cross. A cross between a round yellow seed, and wrinkled green seed. Please, that is what? Dihybrid cross. Now, in a dihybrid cross, during dihybrid cross, it leads to a ratio of 9 to ratio 3, to ratio 3, to ratio 1. Now, what does that mean? It means that you have 9 round seed, 3 yellow seed, 3 you have 3 wrinkled 3 wrinkled seed, and one wrinkled green seed. Alright, so please take note of that. 9 round seed, 3 yellow seed, 3 wrinkled seed, and 1 wrinkled green what? Seed. Alright? So please, at this point, we'll call it a day. Round. Nice. I have, how many yellow do I have here? Yellow, green. Yeah. Oh, please, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that is it. Now we have come to the end of the lecture. So at this point, we call it a day. Now, test cross. Test cross result to what? Genotypic ratio of what? Genotypic. That is 1 to ratio 2 to ratio 1. Phenotypic is what? 3 to ratio what? 1. Then test that is the hybrid cross result to what? 9 to ratio 3 to ratio 3 to ratio what? 1. 9 is 9 round seed, 3 yellow seed, 3 wrinkled seed, and 1 green seed. 1 wrinkled green seed, like that. So at this point, we'll call it a day. That is 3 round yellow seed. 3 round yellow seed. Take note of that. So at this point, we'll call it a day. Please endeavor to subscribe.